Burai is a lecturer at Istanbul University, and he joins me now. The TAK, why are they claiming responsibility? Why don't we just hear from the PKK as such?
The TAK originally is a splinter of the umbrella organization, which is the outlawed Kurdistan Workers' Party. And they're doing this because they're trying to find other brand names in order not to cast all the blame on one organization, so they're not the only responsible for the killing of this number of innocent people. So in that way, they're sharing the responsibility and the accountability, and they're putting the international community in front of different liabilities that would make it easier for them as they would think so.
And as we've been hearing, they've been particularly lethal this past year. Why are they flexing their muscles now?
Maybe, I believe that the timing is the most crucial point, mainly because of the recent development on the regional as well as the domestic issues. Turkey, inside Turkey, there is a kind of societal consensus among the political parties also to find a kind of a constitutional, a transitional process. They're moving to a presidential system. The same day, in parallel with the operation, there was a meeting between the National Movement Party and the AK Party. At that time, they agreed to have a kind of a new draft for the constitution, and this happens. At the same time, in Syria, what's happening there, Turkey is progressing to El Bab and trying to recapture it from the Kurdish militias there. So what they're trying to do is to mix the cards. So Turkey is more perplexed and more confused internally and regionally as well.
And in this occasion, there were two simultaneous bomb attacks. That seems more like a Daesh-type tactic. Are the TAK, the PKK, changing their tactics? You know,
when it comes to these kind of terrorist attacks, we have two main organizations. One is Daesh, ISIL, the other is the PKK. But surprisingly, whenever they have this kind of attacks against the security services, it's immediately the PKK. While Daesh is trying to terrorize the whole society, targeting more tourist places, but they're trying deliberately, intentionally to target the symbolism of the sovereignty of the state, threatening the people and threatening the security forces, telling them that you're vulnerable, you're not safe, and we can attack you in revenge of what you're doing in the southeastern parts of Turkey.
Very difficult for the authorities having to fight two enemies at the same time, PKK and Daesh. It's a struggle, obviously.
It is. It is a, you know, Turkey recently is living in a kind of direct targeting from these organizations, mainly after the coup attempt. It's not only ISIS and the Kurdistan Workers' Party. It's also the Gulenists here in Turkey, the plotters of the coup. So it's a kind of, yeah, they're fighting on more than one front, and it is a kind of a challenging task for Turkey, and that's because of their proactive strategy and the dramatic change in their foreign trajectory in the regional crises, whether in the Mosul operation in Iraq and on the Euphrates Shield in Syria. That is like a kind of making all the parties angry, and that's why they're trying to attack Turkey inside. So it's more confused and more concentrating on the internal issues.
A hugely complicated picture. Thank you very much for clearing up some of us.
Thank you.
For us.
Thank you.